Do 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 do. The stream is starting soon. Do 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 do. The stream is starting soon. Do 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 do. The stream is starting soon. Hey everybody, if you are just tuning in right now, the virtual write-in is going to be starting in just a couple minutes. Running a little bit late today, but having a good time. So, in the meantime, if you guys have any suggestions for prompts that you would like to write about today, feel free to leave them in the chat. Yeah, and I am looking forward to hanging out with you guys for an hour. Alright, I'm just gonna tweet out the stream and do a couple other little updates and then we'll be starting. Alright everybody, it looks like I'm having a couple of small technical difficulties on my end. If you are just tuning in, welcome to the stream. We will be officially getting started very soon. Hi Liz, welcome to the stream over on the YouTubes. So we're going to be officially starting in just a minute. I just need to change my screen resolution real fast, and then we'll be on to some writing. Hang on just a second. Alright, it looks like my resolution's actually bumped down as low as it can. So, I'm gonna see if there are a couple more settings I can mess around with before we officially kick this writing party off. But in the meantime, I would love to hear about what you guys are working on, what creative projects you're excited to dive into. And if we have to do this stream like a old-timey radio show, that is exactly what we'll do. So let me know what you're up to, and I will get to updating a couple things. Alright, it looks like we might be having a pixelated party today. But let's get this party started and see how well the stream runs. So if you are just joining us now, hello and welcome to the Writers Atelier YouTube virtual write-in party. My name's Paige and I'm going to be your host today. So let's check out these lovely slides that I've prepared. Hang on. You might be wondering, whoa! Sorry, that was a very loud sound outside the window. Oh my gosh.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. It just startled me and probably everyone watching. What's Writers Atelier, you may be wondering? It is a wonderful writing studio. I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay, started by Raquel Henry. It is a place for the writing community in Orlando to come together and support each other, and you can find out more at the links below. writersatelier.com as well. And there's always fun events going on. Yeah, the boards. Oh no! Oh no! Hi everybody. So, if it is your first time tuning in ever, Writers Atelier is located in Florida. You can't, I mean, we can't tell him to stop because he needs to get it done.
Yeah, no, I was gonna go help.
Good, cool. So, with the hurricane approaching, our windows right now are being plywood. They're putting plywood on them. Oh no! What do I do? What do I do? Shoot, you guys. They're Paige here. They're putting plywood on the windows. I'm gonna mute my mic because I don't want you guys to hear that. Hang on just a second. Okay guys, I'm a little curious. How bad is the sound for you? I just unmuted myself, and I think I'm gonna catch up with chat real fast. And I just want to know if it's watchable because I don't want you guys to have to deal with these like terrible plywood sounds while we're trying to relax and do some writing. Let's see. Right now I can hear them outside just kind of like walking around, so it's not happening currently. But this is a friendly reminder. If you are staying put here in Florida, please be safe, please be careful, and please just everyone take care of yourselves. So let's see. Hang on just a second. Let's catch up with chat. Liz is here, Kim's here, Valerie is here. You okay, BRB? What's with all this noise? Oh no. Makes things more interesting. I'm good, good. Oh, I'm glad that everyone is doing okay. sounds like static. Maybe mute it during writing. Okay, so let's put a prompt up on the screen, do a little bit of writing, and yeah. Oh, I have it on this screen still. Ah. All right. Gonna move this little prompt over. Do I have a little thing to go under this? Maybe I'll just shuffle over a little bit and it'll be there. What a way to kick off a live stream, huh? All right, let me move this mic a little bit closer, and I'm gonna mute myself while we're writing. So I'm gonna put 10 minutes on the clock, and the prompt, optional prompt, is crunchy peanut butter versus smooth peanut butter. What a great debate. It was gonna be a silly argument, but I wasn't sure. So that's the prompt. Gonna put 10 minutes on the clock, and let's just start writing. Alexa, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
unmuting the microphone just to say we have 4 minutes left. Okay, just as the timer went off, we now have noises again. So I'm sorry if that's really loud. I would love to know if you guys did this prompt, what you wrote. Feel free to share it in the chat. I'm gonna mute myself and give you guys time to respond. And yeah, just Okay, a rare moment of silence. So, as I was saying, that was the first prompt. It was crunchy peanut butter versus smooth. And if you want to share a snippet of what you've written, feel free to do so in the chat. I'm working on a YA manuscript. Right now it's very rough around the edges. I'm really just brainstorming at this point. But it's basically about a teenage goth girl who achieves her dream of becoming a real life vampire and realizes it's not all lace and fancy ball gowns and whatnot. She gets horribly, horribly disappointed. So I have her at a friend's house, and let me see if I can find like a snippet. I have a back and forth dialogue where it's, you buy crunchy peanut butter, it's delicious. It's disgusting. It adds texture to an otherwise mundane sandwich. How dare you knock a standard PB&J? This is a standard PB&J. So that is a little part of what I wrote today. Let's see. Spaghetti. If it makes you feel better, my husband does stuff like that all the time. Live meetings all year round. Kid you not, conversation was... What's that sound? Husband just removed the front door. Oh man, I had a funny moment like that. This past weekend, Matt, my husband, was leveling the tiles outside with like sand and stuff. And I opened up the door and I looked and it was just dirt. And I was like, where did all of the stones go? The tiles? And he's just like, yeah, I mean, it started as a small project that kind of grew. It's pretty funny. Let's see. But if anyone is curious what the sound is that's popping up every now and again, plywood, windows, stuff. And I'll try to mute it when it gets really loud. They were sitting in the kitchen having a serious debate, one which could affect the entire world, or so they thought. I say crunchy, Paige said, and her red hair swinging as she spoke. Smooth, argued Valerie. Neither friend was willing to give up their viewpoint. Paige, as usual, was being her sweet self, but she could tell Valerie was already getting annoyed. She finally said to Paige, how can you be so nice all the time? She picked up a spoonful of peanut butter and threw it at Paige! Wow, really? Paige's face became as red as her hair. Did you really just throw peanut butter at me? Oh my gosh, Kim, that is so fun. Kim has us arguing over it. Kim, this is exactly what I needed. Not for, yeah, you know what? No, it's a good distraction to read about Val and I fictionally arguing. Yes, I did. Both females were going to keep arguing until Kim finally spoke up. I don't care what peanut butter you put on the sandwiches. Have either of you looked outside? Oh, no. Now I know where this is going. Or maybe I do. I'm not sure. Thank you for sharing, Kim. That's funny. I used to be a smooth peanut butter kind of lady, and now I just don't care. It's like, whatever works. Let's see. What is our next prompt? I know I prepared a couple. Oh, on this side of the screen. Prompt is a mysterious text message. So I'm gonna put that on the screen. Feel free to keep sharing your writing. No! I need something light as well, yeah. Wait, okay, I don't care what peanut butter you put on the sandwiches. Have either of you looked outside? The storm's getting worse. I do think I saw a flying cow who was riding a broomstick. That is a picture. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna put 10 minutes on the clock. Our next prompt, a mysterious text message, is on the screen. And I think I'm just in time to mute the things because I hear I think plywood being cut outside. I don't know. Alexa, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
So I will give you guys an update when it gets to like the 4 minute mark. But other than that, I'm just gonna mute this microphone so we can all kind of relax. All right, we have 3 minutes and 30 seconds left, I think. So that's a little update, and let's get back to writing. For anyone new who is just turning into the stream, hi, welcome. There's a prompt up on the screen right now, and there's some construction-y stuff going on outside, so I have my microphone muted for while we're writing so we can all kind of tune out and relax, but we have about two minutes left, probably. Actually, I'm not sure. Hang on. Alexa, how much longer on the timer?
You have one timer, a 10-minute timer with about 30 seconds left.
30 seconds left. Okay, so we're almost done with this one. But if you just stumbled across this channel, hi, welcome to the Writers Atelier YouTube channel. You can find out more about what Writers Atelier is at the links down below. And yeah, welcome to the stream. Feel free to share what you are working on in the chat, and we are happy to have you. Okay, so just wrap up those words. And there is the timer. Alexa, stop. Cool. So that was a fun one. I don't know, I wrote kind of a random scene. I don't know if I'm going to stick with it, but I would love to know what you guys ended up doing in the chat, if you went with this prompt or if you just kind of wrote whatever you were feeling in the moment. Let's see. I'm trying to find a little snippet to read out loud. All right, so I have my character getting her mysterious text message and then heading out to hang out with her friend, who is a vampire. And she's saying bye to her mom. So she says, "I'm going to head over to Elizabeth's," I said, and began walking to the door, grabbing my bike helmet on my way. "Have fun storming the castle," she shouted after me, a reference that honestly didn't work in as many situations as she thought that it did. "Okay, Mom," I grumbled, not realizing that where the night's adventures would be leading... Wait. You gotta love when you're writing a first draft and, like, none... Like, it's like, oh, this word's past tense. This one's present. Let's see. Not realizing that tonight's adventures would eventually lead me to the doorsteps of a castle. So, I don't know if that's a plot line I'm going to follow through with, but it's kind of fun. Let's see. Kim said, Her phone caught her attention. It was signaling that she had a text message, but the fact that she turned her phone off is why she looked across the screen. Oh gosh, and there was a message. Oh, soon you will all die. There was no number, just the text. I guess whoever sent this wants the two of you to hush. Kim was so sick of this pointless argument. Because how long can you argue about crunchy peanut butter versus smooth? You know, only Kim could turn a prompt about peanut butter into a murder story. So, I think I gotta give you props for that one. I was like, I'm gonna start us off with like a real innocent, just like carefree topic. That's really funny, actually. All right, so I'm gonna open up another document. Boop. And I think we've got one final prompt on the screen. So this one happened to me at the store today, and it was a little, I don't want to say it was creepy, it just kind of caught me off guard. So, Matt and I were walking around Target today, and I went off to grab like one extra thing before we went in line. And as I was walking, there was a mom and her kids that were walking along next to me, and a little girl, probably 5 years old, looks at me a little bit spooky and was just like, "I remember you." She said it 3 times as they were walking away, and I was like, "Oh, all right." I'm like, I must look like someone on TV or something. Maybe they watch a lot of I Love Lucy reruns. I'm not really sure. Just something I didn't expect. "I remember you." I was like, it was kind of sweet though, honestly. It wasn't as creepy as I'm making it sound. I just politely waved. It's Florida, so it was creepy. Fair point. So yeah, this one is a little bit based on real life experiences. And let's set a timer for 10 minutes and do some more writing. Oh, let's see. Nancy Drew. Maybe. Liz says, I've heard the best conversations in stores. Yeah, sometimes you overhear stuff and it's interesting. That's a hashtag. I don't know if it's still popular, but the overheard conversations. I heard that that's a really good writing tip too, to like just sit in a cafe and listen to other people talk. Sometimes it feels a little creepy. Sometimes you feel like a spy, but most of the time it's pretty fun. Ooh, there was a lady who was talking about an autopsy as she waited for her coffee. Just, everyday stuff. It is interesting though when like those sorts of topics with people's work and just their day-to-day become, just kind of like that casual conversation. It is interesting. I mean, honestly, thinking about it, when a bunch of writers go for coffee or out to dinner, people have got to hear our conversations talking about fictional characters and be like, what? Us talking about crazy plot lines and love triangles and murder. Well, our next prompt is on the screen, so I'm going to kick off our final word sprint extravaganza with a timer and then put myself... You know what? I don't know that I'm actually going to mute myself because it seems like everything is quiet. I'm not sure if they're done. But I think, at least for the most part, if we hear crazy drilling sounds again, I'll just wait. I missed part of what Paige said, but I heard murder. Kim. All right, Alexa, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Okay. I don't know if it actually set the timer. Alexa, How much longer on my timer?
You have one timer.
Okay, it did.
A 10-minute
Cool.
timer with about 9 minutes left.
The Amazon Echo keeps like cutting in and out. I forgot what this prompt was. I remember you. Okay. Oh, Kim, no. You're wonderful. That's why you can write such good scary stories. Alexa, how much longer on the timer? Probably like 4
You
minutes
have one
left,
timer.
if I had to
A
guess.
10-minute timer with about 1 minute and
Oh,
10 seconds left.
1 minute and 10 seconds left. I was totally off. Alexa, stop. Kim said, great, now I want peanut butter. Oh, everyone's talking about the weather. Be safe, everybody. If anyone needs, just like shake off the feels and take a deep breath. I know most of us are Florida locals and a lot of us are pretty stressed out right now. So just like, all right, so that was our last sprint, and our prompt was, I remember you, said by someone you've never met. Let's see, so if anyone wants to share their writing, feel free to do so in the chat. I'm gonna find a little snippet of what I've been working on. All right, and normally I try to say this at least once or twice during the write-ins, but when we're all sharing work with each other, we know that most of the time these are rough drafts. These are a lot of times things that we like just quickly wrote unless we're revising or editing currently. So no one expects everything to be perfect or have like perfect grammar or sentence structure. We're all just starting our stories for the a lot of the time. So definitely don't be shy if there's anything you guys want to share. And let's see. I'm wondering if I want to read. I like my last line a lot, but I guess. Oh, Alexa, stop. It's a reminder saying to switch the laundry out. Let's see. I remember you, he said, his eyes widened a little. That's not possible. We've never met before. My heart started to pound, and I wondered if this was my moment, where he'd look at me and tell me the deep confession of how I was the reincarnation of his lost love, and he'd waited many years just to look into my eyes again. My heart was fluttering when finally the look of curious recognition I'd been watching snapped into a realization. He snapped his fingers, and I could practically see the light bulb going off over his head. You yelled at a barista for giving you decaf, didn't you? She did not. It was her friend. And he got really confused about it. But not the love confession she was hoping for. Let's see. Missed my chance to share the last one. You can totally share, like, if no matter what you've written, if you wrote it during the sprint or if you wrote it today or this week, feel free to share like lovely little snippets in the chat. Always want to see. Oh no. Nice, thanks. The other line that I really liked that I wrote during the sprint was, mysterious man who I haven't figured out who this character even is, got some coffee spilled on him during the Starbucks debacle that I'm referring to. I was just an innocent bystander, as was I. He tipped his hat and started to laugh. And yet my favorite shirt still has coffee stains on it from bystanding a little too close. I can make it up to you with a friends and family discount at work. We're perfect strangers. We don't have to be. I don't know. I think he's gonna be like, Get a little romantical. My phone tweeted like a bird inside my pocket, dancing to get my attention. I couldn't answer it. It was a text anyhow. My 3-year-old was grabbing another lady's purse. Arms were juggling my items, fussing at him. I realized what was unfolding. Phones all around me were chiming, an abstract symphony of notifications. Furrowing my brows, I watched as everyone in line to pay thumbed up their cell phones, including the employees. Faces were paling, gasps cascading through the silence like harsh wind. What happens next? Placing my items on the floor at my feet, I too scrambled for my phone. I thumbed the password. Smash! My phone flew from my fingers and shattered across the floor. Looking down, I realized the shift in atmosphere had startled him to run back to me, clinging to my legs, shuffling over to my phone. It was broken. I turned to the woman in front of me. What's going on? She broke her stare from the phone. I can't talk about it. What? What is happening? Oh, and I don't know if I started, like, I announced what I was reading, but right now I'm reading what Valerie sent in, and I'm very intrigued. Dun dun dun! Then what? I know, right? You got us hooked. If this was something that you just wrote for the write-in, you gotta turn it into a short story. That's where I stopped. So I'm assuming that we can find the rest of it within the next weeks at willisauthor.com. Please and thank you. Dude, don't do that to me again. Grrr. Super fun. All right, so it has been an hour. We've done a couple of fun writing prompts. Thank you guys for hanging out today. Gonna wrap up a little bit. I know chat is on a delay, so I'm gonna make sure everything gets caught up before I stop the stream. No, the words are, yes, dear. All right, I'm gonna see actually where our delay is right now. Hang on. You're gonna hear an echo, potentially. I don't know why I'm doing the Indiana Jones theme song. For fun? I don't know. It probably caught up with me. An hour already? I know, right? This was good. This was a nice, chill moment of the day, which I think a lot of us needed today. So I'm going to close out by saying if it's your first time here, be sure to check out the Writers Atelier links below. There's a link to the website, I believe, also the Patreon, where you can find exclusive videos and soon blog posts, I believe, and just like fun stuff. It's a great way to support the local writing community, and yeah, just it's great. Like if you guys are in Florida and you're looking for a place to hang out and work on your stories, my life has changed for the better since I've started hanging out at Writers Atelier and attending the write-ins and the workshops. So huge thank you to Raquel, who is the awesome boss lady and founder, and we're all very thankful to. She makes this community wonderful and lets me do these really fun live streams. And I also stream every single day over my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Paige Lavoie. Online community too. Yes! Good reminder. So we also have a Facebook community. It's Writers Atelier online community. I think that's what the group is called. And it's really fun. It's great people both online and in person. So I hope to see you guys in both of those places. A huge thanks to everyone for hanging out. And yeah, I think that is where we will end today's stream. So I'm gonna put our little goodbye screen up here. And as it says, thanks for watching. Subscribe to Writers Atelier for more videos. Visit the website down below to find out about events, workshops, signings in the area. And I will see everyone soon. Thank you for tuning in and happy writing. And be safe, everyone. Lots of love. Bye.